Hey guys, welcome back. So this is the last episode of the machinery tour up at farm 3. So we've had farm 1, 2 and now this one is going to be number 3. So yeah, I'll crack on with the video and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so we'll start with the biggest tractor on the farm. Quite a lot of you will have already seen this tractor before because I've already done a video on it. The 2019 plate 8370R. So it's up to about 250 hours now, I think, and we got it back in January, I think. So yeah, this is the main cultivation tractor. It's got the cultivator on it right now, which I'll show you in just a minute. It is got a 9 litre 370 horsepower 6-cylinder engine in it, front linkage, front PTO, LED light package, Trelleborg tyres. What's on the back? 710s on the back with big old wheel weights. 50k auto power. You guys have already seen it. If you haven't, go back and watch the video of when it was new. So on the back is Amazon CS. I think this is a CS. I've had trouble working that out before what model it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a CS. 5 metre minimum tillage cultivator. So disc on the front, legs for deep cultivation or shallow cultivation, either, and then leveling discs on the back and twin packer on the back to leave a nice finish. And then looking to the right, we've got the Dal-bo 12 metre ring rollers, or Cambridge rollers as some people call them. Yeah, we've had these a few years now, 2 or 3 years, and yeah, really good heavy set of rollers. They weigh about 10 tonne, so yeah, good for pushing in the flints. We did have some bad rings where they all started pitting, but Dal-bo come out and replaced them, and no problems since. Right, so this is the Shelbourne Reynolds tub feeder wagon for feeding the cows. Not being used at the moment, but so it's just parked up in the shed. I think Simon's had this a couple of years now. Basically bought it 2018 when we had a shortage of haylage bales. He bought it so that he can mix straw in with the feed, and I don't know, I've never used it before, so I don't really know much about it. So yeah, all I know is that bales go in and feed comes out. So yeah, obviously it's PTO driven on the hydraulic pump there. Should have a quick look inside. I'll get a video of this working one day. Oh yeah, they also use it to mix up the dry food, the what's it called? The barley and nuts and all that sort of stuff. Pretty vicious set of blades in there, isn't there? But you chuck whole bales of haylage in there and it minces them all up. Right, so now we've got the old 6150R. This is a 2014, I think. Yeah. This is yeah, I think this is just coming up to 4,000 hours actually. And last year just had a new set of tyres on the back because they were starting to perish. New set of Michelin's 42-inch rim on the back. Yeah, good tractor. It will get used for corn cart in the summer. If I remember rightly, I had to have a new turbo on it last year, but I'm pretty sure I think John Deere covered the cost because it was a mod. It was meant to be a mod, or well, fix on fail. So yeah, that was good. This is also a auto power 50k with air brakes on the back. So on the back of the 6150R at the moment is the Kverneland rake. Yeah, this is several years old now. No problems with it. It doesn't do a massive amount, does it? But what it does a good job. I'm pretty sure Simon's quite pleased with it. There's a serial plate in here actually. You can see it's 2016, so it's 4 years old. And then over here in this space is the SF18 high speed, as everybody pointed out to me in the last video. High speed 18 tonner dung trailer, which could be cleaned up for grain if we needed it. The tyres are getting a bit low on the back. Still got a bit of life in them yet. They are, what are they? BKTs on there. 560s. Obviously it's got a hydraulic tailboard just like our other two 14 tonners, but we didn't get this one from new, unlike the other two trailers. This one was an ex-hire trailer when we got it. Obviously it's got air brakes and sprung drawbar. Richard Weston, they do spec their trailers quite nicely. Right, so JCB TM320s. This is a 2018, this model. And yeah, so we've had it a couple of years now. No problems as far as I know. It's got a 4-cylinder, I looked on the JCB website, 125 horsepower it said. Yeah, 4-cylinder JCB engine. So yeah, from the experience I've had driving it, it's got loads of power, and really good hydraulic power as well. It's got a 6-speed power shift transmission. What's the spec? So it's a 3.2 ton lift, and when I looked on the spec on JCB website, it said 5.2 meter reach on the boom. So we've got various attachments for the front of this loader. We've got a couple of buckets. There's a muck grab somewhere, I don't know where. There's bale spike, pallet forks, and obviously anything that I've got at Farm 1 will also fit on the headstock on here, because it's all cone and pin headstock. And there's the little Pell Job digger what I spoke about in the first machinery video. It normally lives at Farm 1, but it's up here at the moment. It is the same age as me, 1989, 2.2 ton I think. So yeah, it's seen better days, but for the very small amount that we use a digger, it does the job, to be honest. Also next to the JCB we've got a 6 meter set of TWOs. These are spring harrows for harrowing the grassland in the spring. So yeah, I've used these a fair bit before. They very simple to use. They do a good job on the grass, much better than chain harrows, I would say. So in this shed, we got the Claas Volto 800 parked up in here. That's what I'm going to be using today. I'm just about to hook it up onto the 6215R. Yeah, I think we've had this about the same amount of time as the rake. It must be 2015 or 16. It's 8 meters wide. 1, 2, 3, 6 rotor. It's got a bit of oil leak at the moment. It needs the ram seals changing in the fold up rams. Same on the other side as well. So yeah, we've got the seals. It's a job to do on a wet day. On this side we've got a post knocker that goes on the front of the JCBs, which you've seen me use before last year, not this year. Yeah, does the job. It's a post knocker, so it's nice having it on the front of the telehandler because it's pretty flexible. You know, you can get it in, boom out and get it in underneath the trees and stuff. Yeah, it's good. That is a Hector rag. And then down here we've got another Brown's bale squeezer. We've got 2 of these, one at Farm 1 and one up here. And then lastly, the Horstein granular applicator. It's got 12 meter booms on it, and we use that for applying the Avedex herbicide on the arable crops. Right, just quickly round the corner here is an old bale squeezer that we don't use anymore, and the TWOs flat rollers. So these are 3 meters each, I think. Don't think there's an age on that serial plate. Galvanized frame, which is good. Wooden bearings. I would say these are about 10 years old now, and they're still on the original bearings. Just keep them well greased. They're full up with water at the moment. So yeah, it just folds out, unlatches here, and folds out to use at 6 meters. So there was one tractor that was missing from that yard when I was videoing. But I'll put that on now. I've got some old footage of it. It's the 5100M. It's a 2017. I'm pretty sure he's on about 1200 hours, something like that. We got it ex-hire. We've had it 1 year now. So yeah, it was 2 years old when we got it. So yeah, good little stock tractor. I don't like the gearbox that's in it, but it is what it is. It's just a standard stock tractor, I guess. It's not what you'd want to be out in the field all day driving, but it's alright for doing bits of loader work and stuff like that. Right, so there we go. Thank you very much for watching this video and the other machinery tour videos. I will put them in a playlist together, all 3 of them, so if you ever want to go back and watch them again, they'll be there in the machinery tour playlist, along with the previous machinery tour video what I've done a few years ago. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.